California is trying to pass a law that basically says that anything but a yes and consent is a no.
People you would think would understand what consent is, and they don't always. So I think the only step that you can take in that kind of situation is legally defining it.
I think you can get into a lot of difficult situations with this, because making laws about interpersonal communications is just ridiculous.
Every girl and guy needs a voice where they can just say no if they want to say no.
What qualifies as a no? And a no is anything other than a 100% sober, clear, like eye contact yes.
If you're at the maturity level and you're at the decision where you're going to have intercourse with someone, I think literally taking less than half a second to say yes and having a clear verbal yes is not demanding much at all.
You should get a yes, but how life works is usually it's more intuition based. You can tell if someone wants you to go for it, and if they don't want you to go for it, then they are usually going to give a clear sign no.
If there's any question about whether or not to go through with the act, then it just shouldn't happen, I feel like. There shouldn't be a question.
If there is any kind of doubt or any kind of confusion, that's something you settle beforehand. It's not like you need to get a contract out and sign things.
Well, I've been hearing a lot of talk right now about like drinking and consent. I do think there should be a point where consent is more clarified if you're drunk, but I really don't know what would be like the best way to do that right now.
Consent is very important, and especially when people are intoxicated, but like listening to the government, like, because I know when I'm about to hook up with someone, I'm not going to be like, can I kiss you? Is that okay? Is that fine?
Yes, go ahead,
okay.
Go ahead.
Like, that's not how it works.
When people ask me, like, can I kiss you? I'm actually pretty turned off by that.
Some people like the asking.
I think consent is a continuous thing, and that's definitely something that we have to educate people with, that it's okay if, like, yeah, you said yes at first, but if you change your mind, like, that's okay, and both parties need to know that you can walk away from that.
I'm actually in the Students for Reproductive Justice, so this will definitely be like a big topic to talk about at my clubs, and I think California's bill is getting it out there to campuses. It's spreading throughout the nation right now, obviously, because we're over here in the East Coast.
And so I think that legislation does need to be passed, but also just education and making people more aware, especially on college campuses. I feel that there are certain groups that have these discussions and talk about sexual assault a lot, but then it doesn't kind of perpetrate outside of these small discussions and these small safe spaces.
You just got to get into people's heads a little bit more, because unfortunately it's not like instilled in everyone's values.
An atmosphere where we practice consent is something that you cultivate with interpersonal relations, from speaking to your friends, speaking to your partners, speaking to people that you care about.
It's creating a culture around a law that really creates change. So I think that'll take some time.